unmuting.
The
All
gloves
right,
are off.
we've made it this far. Now what? Getting beat up out here on TikTok, guys. Come on over to TikTok and have some fun with us. Connor's mom's defending him.
Getting beat up on the ice out here, too, it looks like.
Yeah, well, I thought it was going fairly well, but then, I don't know, Carson Hall didn't really need to take that penalty.
2 of them.
Right? Yeah, it was tripping and roughing, right?
Yeah,
so 4 minutes.
Double up. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's
Yeah.
a long time to spend on the penalty kill.
Especially when there was only about 6.5 minutes left
Yep.
to go, right? So not the time to do that. I don't think the time is any time right now coming into this third period.
No, it's critical. You've got it wasn't impossible at 3, but it's a lot harder with 4 goals. And, the comeback kings from the other night, it's definitely not out of reach, but you got to buckle down and give everything you got for the last 20 minutes.
It shows that they're capable of doing it, but it's not the way I would want to do it.
Why make it harder on yourself?
Well, seriously. And it's funny when that where we're at now. I'd say even by the third goal. Then we got ours, right? And then it's like, okay, and Dalen Moses, great goal.
Some life into the place.
And it went okay, and then it's quickly how the next goal just run it back down.
Snuff the flame right out again.
And you're like, what the heck, right?
Yeah, that was a pretty ugly bounce. I don't even know if anyone knew where that was.
Right. Yeah, it was. What happened out there? What do we got to do?
Like I said, they were on their heels that whole time. Not much aggression. They didn't have many shots until towards the end of the period.
Yeah.
It was it wasn't the best, but it's not out of reach. It's only 3 goals to tie. That's how you want to look at it.
I know, but I don't like being tied.
No.
Well, I mean, it's typically been. But okay,
It's been the story.
It's been the story. I mean, I'm just reading the stats, right? That's all. You can't be mad at me for
Facts
that.
are facts.
That's right. Facts don't care about your feelings. I stole that.
That's a good one.
Ben Shapiro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he says it. Facts don't care about your feelings. Mama Burke wants to. Got to stay out of the box. 100% there, Nick.
Yeah, they're doing great on the power play.
Yeah. What's that?
They were great on the power play.
Yeah.
Why give them the opportunity to be down a man?
Well, I think the emotions are getting in the way out there. I think, it's like they're feeling, they know how bad, I don't care what anybody says. They read the stats. They know they're a point away from North Bay right now. And they also know the Sioux's not far behind. Mm-hmm. And that's got to be on the brain of a young man.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure you get a cold streak and you don't have a goal for gone so many games without a goal, and I don't know. Diorio's been. Be nice to see a little more from him.
He was staring at that puck. You could just feel he's like, that puck is mine.
Burning a hole.
Laser beams coming out of his eyeballs, and he's had it on his stick a few times, but just not long enough to be able to close the deal.
I think Karimov too. His whole line has kind of been stunned. I don't think anybody's had a ton of great chances. Horrible ones that had to really make the goalie move. Like I said,
a few missed opportunities out there as well. Like the goalie for North Bay open on the one side, and our guy there, but he just couldn't receive the pass or wasn't there in time. And so you can see the play happening, right? But North Bay is seeing it sooner. Mm-hmm. Are we that predictable right now?
Like I said, North Bay's probably hungry to get home, and
right.
A win like this, and in this barn, I'm sure that's all they want is to get on that bus and go home.
Well, the pressure right now, I mean, except for maybe, Windsor, Kitchener, and London, but they still want their best positioning, and they still want to show they're playing their best game, right?
Yeah.
But it's the rest of the ones that are looking for it right now. You even look at, talk about Guelph Storm, they've got to get hungry, and depending on what they do is going to affect everybody else. Depending on what they do, win or lose, affects what happens to everybody else right now, including the Sarnia Sting, right? Like you said, we would have loved to seen Windsor beat Flint, not lose to them.
Yeah, that's right. Because that's our next game too, right? So
Right.
it's an important one to try and prove to them that you can pass them, and then find yourself in the positioning. I don't think a home ice advantage is doable now, but
Well,
be as high as you can in the standings and know the teams behind you.
I think it is important the points, but it's demonstrating to the next teams you're coming to play, like a Flint, that better tighten our skates up and make sure. Because the Sarnia Sting has been, so that has to demonstrate.
Yeah, they're looking at the schedule too. Look like they won on Friday and Saturday, or I mean, one Friday and Sunday, or one Friday, lost Sunday. Like maybe we don't have to give them that much because they're, maybe they're not the best team right now.
Yeah. Once again, a final shout out to our Indigenous friends for Indigenous Game Day here at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena, and I love how they've been sharing all the core values.
Yeah, that's nice.
Of the Aamjiwnaang and everything, and I don't know if you've ever heard it before, but like I've been to powwows and stuff, and I love the drums and the singing that those guys do.
That was really nice.
Right?
The little ceremony before the game. Yeah,
those guys, their voices like
unbelievable.
Wing.
Could you hear it all the way up
Oh
here?
yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Echoes
powerful
through the whole arena. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. You ever been to a powwow?
I haven't. I'd like to.
Do it. Aamjiwnaang. It's in July every year. Any of them around here. Aamjiwnaang is one of my favorites. I haven't been in a couple of years, but it's fantastic. Got to stay out of the box, says Nick Carruthers. Yep. That's what we talk about. It's really key right now. And, well, the next 20 minutes is going to tell the tale, right? Obviously they know they got to keep pushing to come out here. Again, a lot of time spent in the corners and on the boards, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I guess I would like to see the puck more towards the middle and a nice open, nice shot. A nice pass across the crease. It's hard to get it towards the net when you're hugged up against the boards.
Right, and we're not winning there.
No.
North Bay's coming in and taking it away from us again, and that's just not going to help score goals. So.
No.
All right, well, that'll be it for Facebook and YouTube. We thank you, everybody, and, of course, we thank our friends Hughes Intelligence Canada for allowing us to do a broadcast for you up in the suite here. Actually, there's nobody up here today, and when you're not here, I'm like standing over there. I'm like dancing.
Animated,
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like,
so much
get
room for
out
activities.
of the way. Boom! You don't want to get in the way of my hand, man. I'll backhand you there. But then I'd have Mom after my ass.
Yeah.
So
I don't need to fight my battles.
Right. But it's been fun up here, so thanks everybody. If you're not on TikTok yet, talking to my Facebook, YouTube, make sure you come on over here and find me and go say hello to my friend Connor Burke as well. But that'll be it. I got to go get ready for the post-game press pep. That thing.
Yeah, the PPP, the post-game press conference.
Wow. Say it 5 times fast. Try being
PGP.
me for a day. Just try it.
He's an important guy.
Whatever. That's going to be it. As always, I'm David Burrows and my friend Connor Burke. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting,
go.
go.
I can't tell.